So this is a great technique. You steal it, the cousin technique. Now, the signal that me and my wingman always had was just like scratching the back of my ear or the back of my neck, and then he comes in. When he comes in, you want to turn towards him and say, hey, what's up, brother? This is my friend Matt, Eric, whatever. Tell a couple cool things about him. Then what your target does, and this is called the cousin technique or the linebacker technique, is he tells the unattractive girl who's probably going to be a cockblock, and you can tell just by the energy, he tells that girl that she looks exactly like his cousin or his best friend or his sister. Guys, this works so unbelievably well. I want you to steal this. Anytime you want to neutralize a girl who you think is going to be a cockblock, the simple thing you do is tell her she looks like your cousin.
The Unapologetic Man Podcast.
And you're going to target the girls who both of you guys want. And the other guy who isn't targeting the girl that your friend wants, for example, you're going to play defense against the linebacker. And this is the linebacker technique or the cousin technique, which I'm going to get into in a second. So when you first get in there, you're warming up, you're having a good time. Maybe you guys get some drinks. You talk to some girls that really don't matter, and you're just warming up to do the real game, which is to approach the girls you want. Now, here's a general rule that I think all you guys will agree with. The guy who opens the set, the guy who first approaches, and yes, I do suggest that one guy approaches at a time, is the guy who gets his pick of the target. So say, for example, there's a blonde over there. Real thin, tight ass, thigh gap, long blonde hair, bangs, perky titties, and a belly button ring, which I basically just explained my exact type. I say to my buddy Eric, for example, I'm going to go open the set with the blonde in it. Let's say it's 3 girls. I'm going to go open that set. And when I give you the signal, you're going to come in and neutralize the linebacker. What is the linebacker? It's a fucking cockblock. She's the one who's going to blow you out because every single guy goes for her friend. So when I approach them as a group. And I talk to all of them, not even really giving the target that much attention. Then when I'm ready to signal in my friend, I signal him in, and then he neutralizes the linebacker, who otherwise would be flying horizontally off the 10-yard line into the end zone and sacking my quarterback, as a lot of you guys have experienced. What is the old saying? The fridge always protects the snacks. So you have to neutralize that fridge, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. So we talk about what we're going to do. We make the plan. Let's say I'm going to approach that blonde. So I'm going to go in and approach the entire group. Something like, hey, what's up, ladies? How you doing tonight? Saw you standing over here. Wanted to come meet you. What's your names? Okay, they tell me their names, and then I say, how do you all know each other? They tell us how they know each other. The fridge is good friends with the blonde since 2002. They used to live together, and now they're out partying. And then you do the best friends test. Well, if you guys really are best friends, let me ask you a question. What kind of shampoo does she use? Or what's her favorite movie? If she could date any actor, which one would it be? You do the best friends test. You're neutralizing everybody. Then you signal in your wingman, who is at the bar, maybe talking to somebody else, peripherally aware of what's going on. That Mark is over there talking to that set. I need to go in when he signals me. Now, the signal that me and my wingman always had was just like scratching the back of my ear or the back of my neck, and then he comes in. When he comes in, you want to turn towards him and say, hey, what's up, brother? This is my friend Matt, Eric, whatever. Tell a couple cool things about him. He's the only guy who was able to climb this really difficult climbing face in under 20 minutes. He's got like some world record. This guy's amazing. Anyway, this is Dynasty was your name again? And I always do that to the target. Your name was Dynasty, right? And she's like, no, my name was Sarah. And I'm like, okay, Sarah. And then it was Becky and Amy, right? And they're like, yeah, that's right. Then what your target does, and this is called the cousin technique or the linebacker technique, is he tells the unattractive girl who's probably going to be a cockblock, and you can tell just by the energy, he tells that girl that she looks exactly like his cousin or his best friend or his sister. Guys, this works so unbelievably well. I want you to steal this. Anytime you want to neutralize a girl who you think is going to be a cockblock, the simple thing you do is tell her she looks like your cousin. I was talking about this last night in my coaching call, and my guys were like, dude, how do you think of this shit? And I was like, you know what? With that one, I actually said it to a girl once who did look like my cousin. She looked exactly like my cousin, Natalie. And I was like, dude, you look exactly like my cousin. What's your last name? And I was like, no, you guys don't have the same last name, but you're seriously doppelgangers. That's insane. She's from Holland. Where are you from? I did that, and unbeknownst to me, it was a great way to neutralize her. Because first of all, she can't get attracted to you because she looks like your cousin, and that would be some like incestuous kind of shit, right? Secondly, she likes you because you've buttered her up. And because of these two things, she's not going to blow you out. So you've essentially neutralized her and prevented her from blowing you out. And I've even had girls who I've told they look like my cousin introduce me to their hot friend. So this is a great technique. You steal it, the cousin technique.
What's up, brother? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. To watch the full podcast episode, click here. And before you go, if you're feeling extra generous, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Unapologetic Army.